Hey, this is Fred from the Transformation Fitness Center here in Glen Innes, and I made a little video about how to start a fitness program. Even though it might sound very obvious to some of us, but there will be a few of us really struggling with starting something, right? And let me show you quickly the whiteboard. I'm gonna turn this camera around. All right, here we go. How to start a program. There's actually 5 little steps to it. The first step is the number one thing that's stopping you, and that's actually going to be you, right? We need to acknowledge that little voice that we all have, right? There's always a little voice, like a little devil on your shoulder, that's going to give you all these excuses why you shouldn't be starting. Maybe because you're too old, why you had that old injury and that might be coming back. You don't have time, you're too busy. We always have that little voice in our mind, and that voice we're going to tell you, oh yeah, don't do it. And that's kind of reminding me of this little quote of Henry Ford. He says, whether you think you can or you cannot, you're right. So if you think you can do it, you're right, because you can. But if you think you can't do it, you're right as well. Right? So that's the first thing. You need to acknowledge the little voice is going to be there, right? And then the second thing is you need to know 2 things. First of all, you need to know that you got to be committed, right? You got to be committed 100%. That's non-negotiable, 110% even. You can't just kind of try to start a program with a 90% commitment. That's not going to work. Sorry, but that's just how it is. The second thing that you need to know is that you don't have to be great to start. You just gotta start, right? Think of it as little 1% improvement. So every workout you come in, you just have to just push yourself just 1% more, right? But if you keep doing that 1% more over time, that will compound into something much larger, right? It will compound into something much larger, and then in a few weeks' time, you will definitely start noticing a huge difference in the time you started in strength and fitness and cardio compared to the last time. So first thing again, you got that little voice that's stopping you, and everyone. Second of all, you got to be committed, and you don't have to be great to start. And then the third step is to sign up, right? You got to make it official. And there's something magical about actually just signing up, actually like signing the papers, paying for it. We got this amazing 28-day jumpstart here at the Transformation Center. That's a great way, unlimited sessions of nutritional support, accountability, but it doesn't have to be with us, right? You can start an online program, you can start any gym really, but you have to make it official, so you need to sign it up. Once you sign up, then you of course have to make sure that you start, and that's the next step. Now when you start, right, you need to show up on day 1, right? Just like a race, if you don't show up at the starting line, it's going to be really hard to catch up. So you need to start up, you need to show up on day 1. If you said, all right, if you sign up for Monday, you have to come in that Monday, right? And that really depends also on how much sleep you have the night before, because I've seen it all the time, years and years, right? If you don't have a good amount of sleep, you're probably not going to show up, or you'll be too tired in the evening, you're too tired to wake up if you're committed for a morning session. So have a good night of sleep. And the other thing is then on the day that you're going to start, you're going to be nervous, right? That's going to be normal. But instead of telling yourself you're nervous, there's a great little tip here. Just tell yourself you're excited, right? Makes a huge difference if you tell yourself you're excited instead of telling yourself that you feel nervous. Try that out. It's a great tip, not just for showing up for the workouts, but in life. And then the last one, final one, because the moment that you signed up, you start, you need to remove the options to quit. So remove any sort of options to quit. Don't take it super serious, of course. You gotta have fun with it, and if it's not fun, then of course you can quit and find something else that you do like to do workout-wise. But trying to have fun, but make sure you don't have too many distractions. Don't go out and drink 2 bottles of wine the night before your next session. Don't have all these different sirens really kind of dragging you out of your journey to health. Alright, so that's a little quick video, a quick recap. One of the things stopping you is going to be you. You got to know you got to be committed. You don't have to be great to start. Then sign it up to make it official. Show up on day 1, just get started, have a good night of sleep, and make sure you feel excited, and then it's just a matter of removing all the different options to quit. And after about 30 days, there will be one great habit you created.